It's a decades-old conflict, but no amount of time can numb the shock when a missile lands in your neighbourhood. Israel says the destroyed houses in the Gaza Strip were being used by the militant group Islamic Jihad to shoot rockets at them across the border. But the residents of these shattered homes beg to differ.
This is a false narrative. We have no rocket launching pads at all, and this is a residential area. There are no launching pads among houses. This is nonsense, and we have no rockets here.
Israeli forces launched the airstrike campaign against the Islamic Jihad leadership in the early hours on Tuesday, accusing them of planning attacks on Israel. Islamic Jihad, the second largest armed group in Gaza after Hamas, has since fired almost 1,000 rockets. Israel's national security advisor said they aren't currently engaged in ceasefire talks, calling the operation unprecedented and necessary.
They have around 6,000 rockets and they are ready to launch them all. They are a small group compared to Hamas, which has 4 times their arsenal and militants.
One Israeli has been killed in the latest escalation. The death toll in Gaza is over 30, including women, children and at least 6 militant leaders. Without Israel at the table, the violence will inevitably drag on.
Usually we see the international community and the mediators are working really harder to reach a ceasefire or a truce. The difference is that now we are hopeless to reach a truce, at least for today. And every day we're hoping that today is going to finish. Today is the last day. We even convince ourselves, but it seems that we have to keep convince ourselves for longer days.
And until that ceasefire comes, not only do the missiles drop outside, but for cancer patients like Dina, a ticking time bomb festers within. She's unable to get cancer treatment in Israel as the borders have been shut since Tuesday.
The crossing is life, because as patients we can only have treatment in Israel. The border crossing either enhances my treatment or enhances my death.
It's too early to say how many more missiles will be fired in both directions across the border before things calm down. One thing is guaranteed. Every new escalation in this old war pushes this seemingly inextricable conflict yet further from a resolution.